Hello. You're listening to the episode of The Wunderkind Show live. What's good, everybody? Good morning. Yes, we're going to get the chat going. I know I'm a little earlier than usual, but we had to change the schedule because of a delivery at the church. So I had to go a little earlier. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful morning. I hope everyone's doing great. Got a crazy show today. Some stuff has happened in the NBA. EDC has gone off his rocker. And yeah, there's a little knickknacks about Lamar and other stuff from Tom Brady that has come out. So let's see what's happening in the chat. And then we're going to get this stuff going, all right? So good morning to the people that have shown up already and is here. Good morning. So no one's in the chat yet. All right, no problem. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to get started straight away because time is of the essence. And I got to give you this news. You understand what I'm saying? Got to give you this news. So if you have not heard breaking news, Miami Heat star forward Jimmy Butler has been traded. He's a very disgruntled star. Has been traded to the Golden State Warriors for pretty much nothing. Tanisha Johnson, good morning. She's like, I'm happy we got Jimmy. Oh, you're a Golden State fan. Okay. So the West is pretty much gearing up and loading up multiple teams in the West for a very viable, strong playoff push. Even if they might not meld as well as let's say a Steph and a Clay, he gives them another dynamic on defense and a legit score down the line when clock is winding down. They can get his own shot and is clutch in the fourth quarter. That's what they get. So this is a move that the Golden State Warriors are going to be very happy with no matter what. The only thing they got to worry about is that him and Draymond don't take each other's face off. That's the only thing they got to worry about. Because I promise you, it will be UFC, whatever number it is, if Draymond tries him like he did Jordan Poole. I'll let you know right now. Jimmy will be, there'll be some furniture moving. Straight up furniture. But congratulations. I know that he's happy with this. I feel like, look, he didn't see that he was going anywhere with the Heat. I thought he wanted to stay in the East. He wanted to go out West. I felt like he took a pay decrease and everything else. But hey, it is what it is. JSC said, I'm hyped that we got Jimmy. Yo, shout out to you. Nitro GM, brother. Good morning, Slap. Lindell, good morning. We started off right. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much Jimmy has a lot. And this is the deal that he did. He waived his last year on the, for the Heat. And now this is what he signed, a 2-year, $121 million deal, which is roughly 60.500,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? $60.5 million. That's what it is. A year. Which to me is you're taking a pay decrease to play there. But I feel like he will feel better and have more fun playing alongside Steph Curry, Draymond Green, the backdoor cuts, the screens, the wide open plays that they play with in the open court for fast break and other things like that. I think he'll flourish just fine. With Jimmy Butler, here's the thing. He's one of those few players that he doesn't need a specific, way of playing that holds him down. He can fit any system you give him. That's how good he is. You understand where I'm coming from? He can fit any system that he is in. The problem is that he gets very weird after 2 or 3 years wherever he's at. He gets really weird. And then that's when the trades and stuff start happening. That's when everything starts going haywire and people be like, well, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to get to see what goes on with that. Listen, I already did the math. I believe he was getting 52 million, 53 million from the Heat. Like I said, I know some people's going to say 60 million is more than what he was getting. No, California has a very steep state tax, which Florida does not have. You understand where I'm coming from? And there's a multitude of luxury taxes that you get if you are paying for houses over a certain amount or driving cars with a certain gas mileage or are worth a certain amount. So he's spending more money. He's losing more money being there, even though there's more upfront money. I think Jerry Jones said it the best. It's not about what you bring in, it's about what you keep. What's it called? You know what I'm saying? So, we have that going. Was it Clyde is in the building? What's good? What's good? King Blaze. Just Blaze. Good morning, man. Good morning. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I'm checking it out right now. I'm trying to do the math on that. Because his last deal, I believe, was for 3 years. What was it? 190 or something like that. $190 million. Something like that. Jimmy Butler. Let's see. Miami Heat deal. Yeah, here it goes. Heat contract. So let's see. So that's actually wrong. This says 112 that he signed with the Golden State Warriors. 2 years, 112 million he signed with the Golden State Warriors. So that's wrong. Whoever put that out, the NBA sham that put that out, that's wrong. He signed, see, this is why I do my background check. See, this is what I do. I want to make sure I give y'all all the facts, right? It said the contract terms are 2 years for $112,583,016, which is an average salary of $56,291,508 million. The total guarantees are 112. And he signed using bird rights. So you see why I always want to make sure that I look at things. Like, that's the reason why. Because people will put stuff out and then you get something else. So check this out. What he had for the Heat was a 3-year, $146 million deal, which was the average salary of about $48 million, right? But once again, he's taking a hit because of that state tax. So that number's wrong. That number is very wrong. I'm looking at the number right. It's wrong. It's 112. So it's not 121. It's 112. You see what I be trying to tell y'all? People make mistakes. And that's why I'll always give you facts on this. I be saying good morning. What up, Nitro? I hope you got caught up on that EDC cap. Look, man, I said, mind you, when I did that video on EDC, I said, if it is true, he deserves a lot of shout out and a lot of grace. If it is true. You notice how I choose every word that I say very carefully. That's why I tell people to go back and watch video of when I say things. I am not Stephen A. I put caveats. I make sure that there are certain things that I make sure that, well, this will happen in case, you know what I'm saying, that these are the parameters. But if it goes outside those parameters, I can see that not happening. I even say it in my predictions. I'm real with that. So straight up, so this is pretty much going to be the trio in Golden State. Look, it's going to be definitely a trio that's going to be able to cause some noise. The West is wide open right now. Denver is taking a step back. Denver's taking a step back. You got, the Thunder with Julius Alexander, whatever his name is. That looks, or his name's Shy. That looks good and stuff like that. But once again, that just means it's wide open. There's no definitive team right now in the West that we're like, bro, like that's the leader. Like right now in the East, it's the Celtics. Behind them, you would say is the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? That's who your two top teams are in the East. In the West, now you got Lakers you got to worry about. Golden State might make a run. Denver's there. Thunder's there. What was it? Portland that's won the last 9 to 10 games. So that's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of different things going on that we got to look at. You know what I'm saying? A lot. So, I mean, shout outs to them. I mean, they got what they wanted. They wanted to make a splash move to help Steph Curry still contend within the West. They didn't want to make him go out like how Kobe did and just make his money and then eventually retire. They wanted to give him at least chances and opportunities that he could at least try to still win a title. And look, right now the NBA is shaky. You know what I'm saying? Very shaky. Very, very shaky. So we don't know what's going on. We do not know what's going on. Oh, the Spurs with Wembanyama. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So there's that too. That we got to look at. Kings could make a run. Kings is another team that's good in the West too. That's what I'm trying to say. What's it called? Look, man, I don't know what we're gonna do when it comes to this, but the Golden State Warriors has a good chance to come out of the West. If Steph Curry gets hot, with Jimmy Butler being able to be the player that they can lean on in the fourth quarter and clutch minutes, then anything can happen. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. Anything. So, you know what I'm saying? The West is wide open. I mean, it is what it is. Shout outs to them. Jimmy got what I'm actually a little disgruntled about it too because I think Kevin Garnett spoke on it. It looks bad. This Jimmy Butler, see, certain players will ruin it for everybody. When you sign a deal and start being disgruntled about it within the deal, and then you don't even want to show up, and it's a fully guaranteed contract, stuff like that is going to the owners are going to try to force non-fully guaranteed contracts on the NBA players because of stuff like this, because the players have so much power. And they're going to say, why are we paying you all this guaranteed money if you could just one day say, I don't want to show up. I don't want to go to work. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you're getting your money because it's fully guaranteed. There's going to have to be some caveats. I'm dead serious. And Kevin Garnett had talked about it saying even when some of these other players were saying, we need rest and we don't want to play most of the season and stuff like that, but we still want a fully guaranteed contract. It's like, bro, y'all are messing it up for the people that come after you. You see, Kevin Garnett and them left the NBA in a better predicament than which they received it in. I want y'all to understand that. Kobe, Iverson, all these guys, Vince Carter, Paul Pierce, all of these big names left the NBA in a better position, monetarily wise and viewership wise, than what they got it in. It's not, listen, Money Mike, you're just getting in. I just ran the number. It's not 121. It's 112 for 2 years. It's $112,583,016. That's the contract terms that Jimmy Butler just signed for. $56,291,508 on average salary per year. So it's not 121. I put up the graphic. And the graphic was wrong. But once again, if I put something up there, I do the research in the background to make sure that it's right. I just don't say, that's the gospel. I'm still going to do my due diligence. So yeah. So that's what it is. Definitely there is. But real quick, we're going to pivot because it's going to be a little shorter live. But we're going to pivot from the NBA. And shout outs to Tom Brady. Lamar, because they had that big thing for Fox. Lamar Jackson has gotten the Offensive Player of the Year from Tom Brady and Fox Sports. Shout outs to Lamar. And look, I'm going to be real with you guys. This is why when I get frustrated with a lot of Raven fans, there's going to be a live I'm going to do tomorrow. It might be a little later because the bread wasn't able to be picked up. There was nothing on Wednesday, so we're probably going to run it on Friday. But there's a live that I have to do, that there's information that I found about Raven fans. And we will be doing that for tomorrow. And I'm dead serious. I got to, because I put it up on the channel for the community. And it's a topic that we got to touch on because a lot of people have been talking out of the sides of their neck. And I want to make sure that I keep that smoke. I keep it ready. I'm ready for any type of smoke. You understand where I'm coming from? But definitely we're gonna have to talk about. But congratulations to Lamar Jackson for again winning another accolade under his name. I don't understand how you don't have Lamar Jackson as the second best player in the NFL. If you want to say rings, put Patrick Mahomes in another bar, fine, I get it. I can even respect it. But once again, for all of the accolades that he has had, I'm trying to wonder how he's not the unanimous number 2 in all these people's eyes. You can't look at their careers and say Lamar has not accomplished more than Josh Allen, than Joe Burrow, Herbert, Lawrence, like all these guys. Like and most likely he's going to win an MVP again. If it was on Saturday. So I just don't understand how people can look at it and say, nah, he's not one of the best players. Have you ever seen another time in NFL history that they have poo-pooed on MVPs more than now? I can't. I was thinking about live streaming the Super Bowl. I might. I was kind of on the fence about live streaming it just because, I'm not a bandwagon type of person. I want Philly. I picked Philly to be in or to come out of the NFC, right? So, I would love to pat myself on the back, but I don't want to be like watching another team and just wishing the best on another team just because my team lost. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? But definitely we want Eagles to win. I'd rather Eagles win. That was my pick for come out of the NFC. But I don't know if we're going to do it. We'll see. I'll let y'all know by Saturday if I will be live for the Super Bowl. But we'll see. Yes! And
finish him, Daddy.
Yo, I got you, bro. Oh, the MVP awards is tonight. I thought it was Saturday. They show you. I didn't even know. If I knew, I would have told you guys. I didn't even know. I did not know. I thought it was, I could swear it was the day before the Super Bowl they were going to have it. Okay, so it is tonight. We'll get to find out and see how that's going. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Man, this is crazy. A lot of crazy stuff going on in the NFL. Listen, listen, I'm going to be real with you. I'd rather the Eagles win. I'd just rather the Eagles win. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. I'd rather the Eagles win. I mean, look, Jalen Hurts to me has been undoubtedly the second hated quarterback in the league. All of his achievements have been poo-pooed on. The same thing that they say that they give shout-outs to for Joe Burrow, they hold against him. It's ridiculous. I can't stand hypocrisy. I told y'all that. Listen, let me... Hypocrisy. 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 I don't like hypocrisy. And when it comes to Jalen Hurts, that's all they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what they do. That's just what they do. And I do not like it. What's it called? I do not like that at all. Listen, Lamar and Jalen Hurts, no matter what they achieve, they're poo-pooed on. You had Dan Orlovsky coming out and being like, if he wins, that's more of a team award. It's not a him award. And I'm like, what? Joe Burrow made it to the Super Bowl with 5 touchdowns. He accounted for 5. And y'all exalted that man for years just by getting there and losing. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. 3-peating in the NFL is insane, bro. Winning just 1 is crazy hard. Exactly. So I'm trying to wonder what, you know what I'm saying, could be the number or what's really going on. I just don't like hypocrisy. I just don't like it. I just don't like hypocrisy. Wow. All right, guys, look, I know this is short notice. I'm going to have to end the live. I have to go to my daughter's school. They're hitting me up about it right now. Look, I'm so sorry about this. I have to end this live early. I'm so sorry, guys, but duty's call. I love you guys. I'll address the same stuff in the next video going forward, and I'll definitely go live tomorrow, okay? So, once again, that's another episode of The WunderkindShow. This show is Nitro signing off. And as always, I love you guys. Thanks. And we'll talk about this later, all right? I'm out this piece. I gotta go. Yeah!